MCBYT Kaleb was a woman in the pictures. We are no bichim.
Okay.
Kaleb Yirenkyi.
Kaleb Yirenkyi.
Yes.
Okay. Where are you?
The days at bichim.
Okay.
No, and crab rim.
Okay. A school team, Anna.
Oh,
nice. The Kaleb day at the cycle. Oh, Muzumuni near here and you know it. Oh, nice.
Oh, be Shegwa, I'm vice president of the state.
Oh,
yes.
Shegwa,
I'm on 2 for near J. Shegwa, the whole country near J.
Oh, what to bet him and what to bet him for him. What to bet him, my name, papa. Wow. And obviously, the brand, my name is a picture no your pages were number 3, no. No, or the message we have by the number 3, just no.
Oh, okay.
The Asamoah Jande, World Cup. Is it 2006? Okay, young comrade, here's a message, you know. Nothing video, I first a picture now, the buyer, no. Since some pictures, ni videos, if free Canada, but and then into me in Ukraine. Farboy.
So Kaleb was wearing 3 Gs. Imagine grandma.
Yeah.
Oh, your ball friendly match and some can want some. Your ball or your proud was number 3 Gs. Na or the co-world cup na ebeboapa. Or number 3 Gs.
Yes.
Yeah, General. Kutuabi or Portugal, you know.
Ketuabi and Kutuabi.
Ketuabi or Portugal. Ketuabi Portugal.
Okay.
Portugal national team nankasa when it comes to opening matches say idea how mopa. And the last 4-5 World Cups Ghana pen omatimi ase opening game. That was last edition ye born Okata almost 3-2. And we share 2018 against Spain. On board 3-3 na Ronaldo ball hat-trick no. And I was akwa 2010 almost Ivory Coast almost ball draw. By 206 no team Angola 1-0. And so and now 86 and so near matimi ko ye de mo hwena almost share almighty England Peter Shilton concede goal manual goal o share it and 66 so almost share Hungary 3-1. But we almost first 2 edition free wa de aka nyina no only Angola and Ghana pe and omatimi ase World Cup. Ivory Coast omo hia ye omo antima show 2010 South Africa opening match on board draw nti I did the amomo. Okay, I said 2014 no more group when Ghana and USA boy you lose 2-1 to US. Now Germany so show 4-0. The World Cup opener Brazil. Nti Portugal nkasa when it comes to opening matches den pa the more almost on betimi ase and DR Congo abo mo din ye pa se omo atimi anya na ndi kasa omo ba 74 and 74 omo ba no omo Pierre Ndiaye Mulamba na wa ye top scorer wa Africa Afcon aye boy na niam akoye di amo omo na omo kono no omo gini di so no be first player aye bia obetima share the FIFA World Cup goal e di amo omo but anye amam ama nura ya ba benya wisa wa ba be oman no abakosem enso e di ato you know Ghana say ade Ghana aye and say ya the fewer number of goals games ashe more matches with the FIFA World Cup abakosem and World Cup no the 5th time Ghana ekoni Ghana about 16 World Cup matches Ghana winning 6 and omaya no ashe 6 no omaya friends Nigeria kuta 21 FIFA World Cup matches washe 6 wins and Ghana nya the 6 win with 16 matches enti share matches ayabo now they compare Nigeria 21 omabo more games 5 matches ahead of us and now they share 6 matches. Yes, you had the 16 games as 6 matches. And shall my be on us why Cameroon what about 26 matches on us winning 5 FIFA World Cup games and Morocco for so 24 matches 5 wins indeed Basa Senegal so winning 5 games in 13 games indeed shall my what cost through years is CA about Africa winning more games at the World Cup no Ghana Nigeria but Nigeria the 21 matches and I winning 6 when Ghana this 16 games I winning 6 matches
okay
with the FIFA World Cup so far
yes, Africa
nyina
okay
say Nigeria for I winning more games World Cup
okay
when Ghana I winning 6
okay
Nigeria so I winning 6
okay
and so honoma and so but the woman say the woman say ya said 19 goals were World Cup. 9 players na ama 19 goals. You say Kaleb Yirenkyi abe player otoso mako enkono a odi say ball ato atenam di ama Ghana e wo the FIFA World Cup abakose mu. Asamoah Gyan 6. They did 3 goals. Kudus Mohammed ama 2 goals. Yenya Sule Ali Muntari 2 goals. And what Yama was a goal in 2006 against Czech. Was a goal in 2010 at our World Cup. So Sule as 2 goals. Yenya player bit to say Osman Bukari. I don't know so I say goal. Our FIFA World Cup. Yenya Haminu Dramani. Yenya Steven Tornado appear. So players are almost World Cup matches. Goals are Ghana no. Eyan kono. And mama 19 goals. Okay. Our FIFA World Cup. Wow. So yeah, as you do 20 nibi. Amaya was 20 plus goals for World Cup. Nigeria 23 goals. Cameroon has 22 goals. Morocco has 21. So Ghana, Yenya Dawa has 19. Senegal Wayachi almost has 17 goals. Ever the FIFA World Cup. And Antoine Semenyo GMVP. And 60 matches are Ghana about World Cup. Emu watch and anya this award. Against Italy, your first match, Demande Pelu. Near Ghana ni Nigeria. In our game against Czech Republic, and then right 20 years, Pepe say can was say 70 to BNUA Ghana lose competitive match. 96, yes, Tanzania.
Wow.
2096, they World Cup qualifies. 2001, yes, Lesotho 3-1. Ewa Accra, no so yeah, AFCON qualifies. Yes, Ebobiem 2006 against Czech Republic World Cup, your first win. It was Sadea, a year 20 years, 17th June 2006, and you say check 2-0. And your 3 matches are your 4 matches I have 17th June a competitive BIS. With the exception of friendly game against Egypt in 2000, almost say if you are matches I have a competitive BIS.
Wow. Not
even a draw. And then no, me say, born a baby draw and and no say Ghana 16 matches I have World Cup and the goalless draw. So goalless draw be a mother. And then now, sir, a year latest goal now you say no. Sabi record say Asamoah Gyan Ghana US was a 92nd minute goal. Some seconds, be 38 seconds to us. And now you 94th minute and seconds in year 05. Yeah 95th minute. And then your latest goal at the World Cup. So Kaleb Yirenkyi abe breaking Asamoah Gyan record no Ghana versus US. 2010 World Cup. I was say the latest goal. Go a man tem or Ghana abakosemu. Asamoah Gyan na say go ana abantem against Czech. Was I say go a man tem. And also against US. Czech the year 2006. US the year 2010. And now Kaleb Yirenkyi abe yi ba ko afiri. Nti eze Yirenkyi the year 94th. And now some seconds, but Okabo my 95 minutes. By 8 wins MVPs. Our World Cup no. And I'm kind of say your ball check no. You're the Maculation. Your 3rd game against US. You're the Steven Tornado appear when they show him 2-1. You call 2010 Asamoah Gyan against Serbia. That was the first time you're winning opening match. No, you never become. And also Asamoah Gyan against Soccer Rules of Australia 1-1. Asamoah Gyan MVP. Yene Germany need record the man Mesut Ozil. And you be against Czech Republic. And also record the man Andre the Dayu. And you both US 2-1. Record the man Andre the Dayu on a J. And I any Uruguay so Diego Fulana J. You call Brazil World Cup ready against Portugal was Ronaldo. Against Germany 2-2 no. You the man Mario Götze. And I any US boys will claim them in Nigeria.
Okay.
And at the last World Cup before this World Cup, Qatar, Kudus Mohammed J. When a Ghana shares South Korea. But against Portugal, Ronaldo Saji Sa award. Ronaldo, you know I was Ghana on Nigeria. And at the last World Cup match, a boy Uruguay, so Uruguay player and a J MVP. No? So MVPs are ya both 60 matches, ya famu 8. And also, and now a branch friend say, Antoine Semenyo, abe the 8 player, the 7 player, but 8 occasion because Asamoah Gyan and I did twice and so near what matches you do a World Cup and in about toy at them.
Okay.
And now you break his record. And then also your match near say opening match. That was against Serbia. After Serbia game in 2010, match Bia Ghana about World Cup Bia bought to Yatinum.
I see.
10 consecutive matches. An African record nukuta Tunisia. Okuta 12 matches. Na ni nyina ball etonatinem. Ba Ghana e break say ye be 11, ni abekọ 12 ni bi. So ye twa so. And the last 6 World Cup matches, ni nyina 2 or more goals and 2+ goals na to Ghana atinem. Eno so eno yesi eno so ano. If from 2014 World Cup, ball me and send 2 goals in the say. Qatar 2014 dia no, what the 2022 Qatar so 3 goals to Yatinam bako, 2 goals to mienu eto Yatinam Uruguay 2-0. And South Korea di 2 to Yatinam when e 3-2. Enti eno so 2-2 no. Ghana etimi esia no. Ye kan wa han no say, je na say ahwefo ne atiefo be kaya. Say sie bo World Cup match. Na say enya Argentine be di Ghana match yen ko clean sheet da. Twice I call clean sheet na Argentine. And e di sa match no. Elizondo a ko di final game in 2006. E di a game against Czech ye ko clean sheet. And South African so yes Serbia so ye ko clean sheet na Argentine referee. And referee bi obedi bi a won fra Argentina na den se ye be ko clean sheet. Be nra. When a Swedish referee be di Ghana ko clean sheet. Nti eno so ye twa sa record na da nti no ade records are Ghana enya bebre enso ehwo a João Neves nso aye record wa be third youngest player ehwo Portugal so abakosemu a wa feature the FIFA World Cup na was abo ekwan was asego na ye Ronaldo in 2006 and João Cancelo so eso boy ya no so 21 years ono so the 21 years ni bi aba but ni days na wanya no ebro sa mienu we so about the third player no so ye DC enso e wo hono mti record so aiba Ghana dia yenya aye di wurawuram enso na ye di aguo enso ade ama
BYT.
General.
All right. General, please tell BYT. Sir Kaleb is the first Bichimniba that has ever played and scored in the World Cup. Because everyone is saying can't say Kaleb free Bichim.
Yes.
And the fans name Kaleb. Munya kakra Bichim for.
Nzane papa e captain ni wo.
Oh, sir.
Yeah,
Okay. Wow.
But Bichim player bi so a wa ofri sampa wa kobobo Bichim. Enso bobi.
Okay.
Prince Edu Kwabena.
Wow.
Ofri sampa bo so kobo Bichim United.
Wow.
Ono so no a ye de ni ba
I see.
Enso be si aka enti no ade am say Bichim be de.
Wow.
Because munya Richmond Boachi Adoma. Me ni nya na quarter per SHS. Ono nso na o akonya so obebo work up wantimi am feature. Na ono nso edi e free eye black assassin. Ba yenye Bichim boya wa wuram Boachi Adom say na papa a police officer. Enso Bichim. Fish no. Ye na ji Milo 207.
Okay.
Kwame fish.
Yeah, no, so but
say ye team na there be some me retire. School no me ma retire. Or no Salifu Kankani. So that player said does so Farouk Mohammed.
all right.
Farouk Adams. Your ball Minashas Kaleb Gustas and Diana.
Obaya kuhu ayi.
Some me come school time
I say more already. I confess my bad studio. A score of 4-2 isn't a big deal. Conceding 2 goals is a problem. England have a problem of conceding goals. To win good is to score and not to be scored. And DRC did well and they deserve praise. We should not underwater them. Their qualification to the World Cup was a mark. To the world was a mark. Their qualification to the world was a mark. I expect them to cause more surprises. Kwabena JKNUST and Kwabena so Ejai Wim Ede Abreyen. Salahu, I say hopefully this time around, we don't go into the last matches with calculations. This team looks terrible, but they did what matters most. Jordan became Ghana's Ronaldo. You should remember that it's a World Cup, not qualifiers. Guy no dosu do. Salahu Maxima and Apejawe and so they are Breyen. The problem with Cristiano Ronaldo, the Portuguese team, and their fans is that they always think they are in a competition and make Leo Messi their benchmark and threshold whereas Messi, the Argentine team, and we, the fans of the football king, are breaking records and setting new ones. Argentina can score more goals with or without Messi, so they should forget. They should forget trying to prove a point that Ronaldo is the greatest of all time. You can never be the one who has taken the lead. Mohamed Fuswapia, anyway, if you USA and so Brian. Kwame Miki, my mra when Nafi Yanfe the Ujagum Amaye.
MCBYT Kaleb was a woman in the pictures via no bichim.
Okay.
Kaleb Yirenkyi.
Kaleb Yirenkyi.
Yes.
Okay, where are
the days at bichim.
Okay.
No, and crab rim.
Okay. A school team, Anna.
Oh,
nice. The Kaleb near the at the circle. Oh, Muzumuni near here and you know the Oh, nice.
Obi Shegwa, I'm a vice president of the state.
Oh,
yes.
Shegu,
I'm a two for near J. Shegu, the whole country near J.
Oh, what to bet him and what to bet him for him. What to bet him, my name, Papa. Wow. And obviously the bread, I mean, it's a picture no your pages were number 3, no. No, or the message we have by the number 3 just no.
Oh, okay.
The Asamoah Gyande World Cup. Is it 2006? Okay, young comrade, here's a message, you know. Na fi yenhwe video, first a picture now the buy, you know. Since some pictures ni videos free Canada but there. And then intimi enyikra. Farboy.
So Kaleb was wearing 3 Gs. Imagine grandma so.
Yeah.
Oh, your ball friendly match na Samoja kan ho asem. Na your ball o share or your proud was number 3 Gs. Na or the World Cup na ebebo pa. O share number 3 Gs.
Yes. The group England, Croatia, Shomo 4-6 goals. And a PSA game no more. Azana. O say
headline number 20.
Yeah.
Fato so not.
Headline there.
The England for some more in the match.
Oh, you are.
Yeah, until the the sound for the.
It's coming home and I said,
yeah, we are holding.
Okay, what do you need come on now? You need come on now. DR Congo. And so Portugal, yeah. I want to and for more ethical and conform. The Honsul Nipa, ye bomb nipa, ye body CR7, Cristiano Ronaldo, Texas. Texas Kane score massacre. Wow. Texas Kane. Wow. Hey. Okay. And so no as a matches and there do more part of my bonana.
Group one. Oh yeah. The biggest game.
What you coming out? What you coming out?
No. It is run of 32. Here we come. England. Okay.
England is
okay.
But it was too significant. Say, revenue di match. Until level na match. Clement Tepen, the best in the game, the DNT. The weight of the game.
So for no match, no matter game.
No matter referee.
Okay.
But you don't question the mom. You better attack why?
No, but is it not true on paper? Is it not true? Say, yeah.
Kaseo group.
Kaseo, yeah, no, my boom. That's almost 9.
They can
yeah.
It's on come.
Ghana na bit me.
Me among come. Now maybe your Black Stars. Yes.
You know, and you know before Baba Blasters. One, Portugal versus Dr. Congo. After the game, all the conversation is around Cristiano Ronaldo. Now your poor match now free park in the crana Congo for no Messi. Not all Muhuruno. Everybody is blaming Cristiano Ronaldo. But Joe, we are not being fair to Cristiano. Me makawa has said, me Roberto Martinez. Me Jenny fear because me believe we say also mad the young players ne kwine. Na omusu remobi. But say you on the field of play. Portugal for goal no muntimi more. It is not because of Cristiano. Say you, we are talking about a teamer. Omuwo Bruno Fernandes. He was the best player in the EPL. Omuwo João Felix. Or you're the best player in the Saudi Pro League. Omuo Vintina, Omuo John Neves. For me, the best two central midfielders in the game. Sejo, Omuo Nuno Mendes, the best left back in the game. Cancelo is one of the best. Almost central defense now ultimately rely on Thomas Arojo and then Renato Viega. Omu mienu die. Omu ko teams ni bebrebe man ha call up kromo nyabi. Omu Bernardo Silva on the right. And we saw the kind of football Bernardo Silva body man Manchester City this season. On the left, Pedro Neto and Enzo Elho having Consansao and then Rafael Leo coming from the bench. But Joe, you real game when then people will be talking about Cristiano. Say a Nigeria match now onya chances boss say don't know there. Many problem bia. And come here cry me ba become more bianca. But Joe, the individuals within the Portugal team almost in a struggle. And you don't see any pattern. And Honor Roberto Martinez Bemno, he wasted the Belgium golden generation. It is early days to say Belgium Portugal falling Kobebia. But Joe clearly, so if you're born now more born any pattern say this is the clear cut idea, sir. Ye deep game no, ye call wide, ye go central, ye city deep, ye call mid block, ye call in shut up shop, ye call in quick transition, ye dominating possession. Who be bia or Portugal born. And ye just individual brilliance now no be a try say obey me a showcase on the photo play. And they met a teamer. Omopa walk up in Ibiache and this time almost making it for the second time no. Omo make it sure so omo beti me a history because I do. And Russia Congo for no. And one thing I also be answer channel say. So we omo goalkeeper ni free margin no. Omo guys omo bobo we Europe wache. And some of them were tipped to play for some of the European teams. And omo any opportunity. Into share on one Bisaka. Oni Bruno Muna atena wa ba. Oni Pedro Neto na bo EPL ni ma. Into oba be share our story ni different. You are talking about Chancellor Mbemba. You are talking about Azel Tuazembe, formerly of Manchester United. So you know so Premier League now. So we experience. If you only experience at the highest level crowd or we experience. So after Joao Neves, the leaping power. So you already theater or any kind of to pinball no. If I almost share. He's a player unlucky anything on the field of play. Or pass it very well, he tackle it very well, he controls so well. Now Sasha baby of finding himself within the 18 boss now or some pinball no a share him. And so we these players are able to Atamuswaku said you wow Premier League before into game no tiase. And then okay Kayam Bell now for say Samuel Mutasami midfield no said you he was playing against a midfielder omun physical into Uji and who are winning one way very direct, very quick, very intelligent. And it is also Fabono. No, who say Thomas Arojo Renato Viega mon everybody, you know what we in one way clearly run the show throughout. Ball on Unkwa and Bruno Fernandes into me located Cristiano Ronaldo. And said, Joe, when you have Ronaldo, you don't play Consansao and Rafael Leao. It's just the supplies should come from midfield. Unfortunately, the supplies were not coming from the midfield. Because Consansao on crossover. Ofa Rafael Leao on crossover. When you cut back or cutting passes on the so Ronaldo was moving and he was not receiving the balls. It drew baby Nasa Joe. And fin for in a game we cromide them. Bruno Fernandes and your baby or bubble shot to far po ni one. Game no nim. It is a joke. Nobody should blame Ronaldo. Say he's the reason why and not Portugal and Timiambo. Say only in Portugal, I said you see nothing has changed in tournament. Nothing has changed. Our team is on the Diabano. And right now I was talking about the 2014 team. She said the Ghana upon all our issues this year. Brown more Brian San almost say. She last year omu game against Ghana. She brought more prayer with all these Galaxy stars and San Omutimi say. It is the same old Portugal. Nothing has changed under Roberto Martinez. It wasn't an issue of Cristiano. For me, people are not being fair to Cristiano. And you know, and so any into the momentum and winning that game. Credit to Congo and Juan Wesa because ball out boy no na no.
Also, Portugal plays better without him. Is it true? As what tension you now want so.
Okay.
Omo passes ni ade ni mo ni nyina no kono ho na obo to go. Na owo so a ase omo enye relax and more ball on person be. Time there is tension and pressure omo so.
Okay.
Is that true?
In the European Championship final Oprai, they won it. The last World Cup, Oshe one goal per. Omo benching against Switzerland, they scored 6 goals. But you know, he was benched again against Morocco, they were eliminated. And in the last 3 major tournaments at the World Cup, Ronaldo has only 1 goal. But Sergio, I'm dealing with yesterday's game. So the statistics might be right. But even that, the last game we eliminated you, now Ronaldo knew he was on the bench. But any ball no dear Sergio. Teamwork, João Neves, Vintina, Bruno Fernandes. Not one way, sir. Any someone Mutasami a football and will be the ball no yet the Pel Park and so on. How do you blame Cristiano? How? You cannot blame him.
There are few chances now by also Bogu.
Oh, generally, not the chances. Portugal born of one creative chance or
but at least 1 or 2 came to him
and easy to score.
There was only one, but no is who clears.
Sir. Okay.
General, I think that I mean idea during the issue
on this way chance we no chance, right?
Yeah.
The bus is almost go back now. Yeah.
It's not a chance. I will say a chance.
We in a chance? Any chance?
Oh,
huh?
You know what this?
And yet the other friend a clear chance.
Ronaldo Titi worry.
You know, we need the friend a clear chance.
Well.
Because
there was another one. Okay.
So 190 minutes. Now this is the chance how the man will strike out. There were legs around it.
That legs be any who?
Sergio,
we
are talking about a Portugal team. One who squad now, boy.
Is it not true? Say Dream Ray say Ronaldo a chance from the bench.
Many problem or I know the Metiase. I know the Metiase. My cousin they should I wasn't come over looking. But the problem is that they also don't have a competent number 9. Goncalo Ramos. The team will grow for bench never. Until they don't have a competent number 9. Sergio Ronaldo they don't come people. But in all those concerned people are raising or 10 against 11 game don't count. Many of my but at the end of the year, that is my point.
Okay. You know, so only a year Congo now about 75% in terms of possession. Now about just 1 shot on target. Then there is something wrong with construction of the goals. A quite more creative chances now. Because almost 75% against 25% in 90 minutes. Not only 1 shot on target from Portugal. Then oversimplification. So the problem because many people say no and a problem no a systemic. And I think say Portugal will have to grow from there. Congo team no underrate Omabenya problem and they are kind of profile of the players. These are guys are omuni Europe, Europe. They are teammates. And Omaba, yes, someone shed anything. Or mine no mufrimo, baby, I know more on a final, yentimi and freo, and Omaba, Abidjan Madiama Congo. And since they took over, the qualifiers number do Sabrino. So did the media grass in a bay. One other thing, and it says some of these smaller teams, you know, so we share no first match or energy level, no, Yana idea was ropa. Look, Portugal can meet Congo later part of the competition, and I'm sure Mbemoma is miserable. So for me, it's about the entire Portuguese team, but not Cristiano. Yes, this is somebody who is 40 or 41. 41. And how much do you expect from him? Belonging to Omo Mujidi is either say or dropping and now say or some 60 minutes. No, I drop one man every. What ye coach now? Or say Roberto Martinez. Omubisa another when you Ronaldo film. Also, we here goes. Now the best goal scorer in the game. Yeah. When the team no more. I then uncle you on film. What ye?
This is what the bonnet by.
It could be. But as the Okano, it will only work when the chances are being given to Ronaldo.
I think obviously in a game like today that we were finding it difficult to get into the box. Congo had a back 5 that at the time it was even a back 6. They accumulated a lot of players. I think you can use the qualities of Cristiano Ronaldo. It makes no sense to to get the best goal scorer in world football out in a game that you need goals. I think what we needed is to add Gonzalo Ramos without making it in a way that it would become even more a difficult line. As you know, in football, the straight line is not the quickest way, and I think for us in moments like this, the experience of Cristiano in the box is important, the way that he attracts defenders is important, the way that we can use the space is important, and every player has a responsibility.
Roberto Martinez is the best goal scorer in the world.
It's an interesting comment, but General, may Portugal fail to deliver. Yana, yedi Ronaldo, and actually will be our Kebiako baby atra. Vitinha, Waji Champions League, you are the best number 8 in the world currently. Bruno Fernandes is about the best player even in the Premier League for the just ended season. Obianim Jao, Neves, Nioyema PSG in the Champions League. And Tikeka AM midfield, the creation room now, they have about the best in modern football. And if you are not able to create the chances because the opponent, was sitting back with 5 back, sometimes 6 back. What happens to Ovario and I say, me can't Ghana any Brazil game no. Edru baby no muja ball no ma Ghana for ne buy any. Eno motisi echi. Into a coach papa. Sometimes if you think say opponent was sitting deep, numbers on penetration are very difficult. Sometimes over there no waja ball na man no be sitting back. Then you take them on the counter. But at the corner, no more prepare and kitchen idea. What the problem no more Ronaldo. Yes, Ronaldo per his pedigree, he didn't live up to his own standards. But General, Obi our expect be a free 41-year-old Ronaldo no. Now you're not being real.
Roberto Martinez got his front 3 wrong. Neves, CR7 and Bernardo Silva. We should rather credit the Leopards of Congo for such step-up performance. Sani Saliu. Was ever credit in Congo boy in DR Congo. Dientina Portugal answer. Yemfa credit in Zuma DR Congo Zubi. Yeah.
Of course.
The kind of play no ne say the almost a bad game no mu and the information don't be biano. And I'm Portugal anti-man.
I think Sebastian Dasibri.
Yeah.
He's one of the finest on the African continent.
Exactly.
You can't underrate him. Omo weakness.
Then I draw no money
Of course.
They've scored their first goal at the World Cup. Omko World Cup in 1974. You know, they didn't go as airport. You go show almost 9. Yes, you go show almost 9. Brazil show almost 3. Emma almost president crowd warning him. Into almost.
And you know the white witch doctors we bring.
Mobutu is
It is a joke. But already I can't Congo say, and no, Makasa Wesa. And so, and a year, Germany now, Portugal for 1 week. But I do. Real Madrid in Ghana Premier League team, Kobo Martin, that's it. The Robert Ghana Premier League team, that's it. Real Madrid will be all over the place. Yeah. Portugal is a team a lot of people believe we say they are favorite for this particular competition. And if you play against a team way back in 74, the last time we're making it to the World Cup, how do you expect Obi Aoti say, yeah? So Congo Abason Kwane, but they've done so well. Yeah. They played very well. They were compact. They neutralized the weapons of the Portuguese team. But in all, the big guys within the Portugal team, if they really want to go places there, say Bruno Muma Chimoya, Dena Bruno Ira, now Vintina Algeria, they cannot go far unless of which in your own.
Okay. NT Yenshe Yamagana group, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Now straight away you call England and Croatia.
Yeah.
I feel there's a way to.
Majid Natu.
Single for born a first half, Croatia for no.
And when you come on it in your very time.
No, we are rent to us.
Yeah.
On the moderate 20 level. And Elliot Anderson. He was my star boy.
Okay.
Elliot Anderson, Declan Rice. Jude Bellingham.
And then I will make you pay. Some Daniel demand.
No, General and Common Day.
What's your paper? I'll make you
Common Day. Common Day. 3 Lions were Jumano, and no much like class. As in Tiawa. Who shade Jude Bellingham now? Hurricane, our teams there. No, they are different level. Different level. We send your kind of Jumanem say. Yeah, they don't know. Why you know?
So we go cast away.
Oh, but General,
Yes.
I think that Thomas Tuchel and his boys did well. First half, no, not that good. Minim didn't alone. Now me question why Ope Ezel Konsa ahead of Magway. But I think that I was a bit convinced by the choice now. Oh yeah, you know. And Elliot Anderson, Declan Rice, Jude Bellingham, more the balance.
Yeah.
More proper midfield trial. Ope game. Gordon, Anthony Gordon, any DBA, but Rashford bar pitch and the suit teams they drew baby near friend a class no. It's a game, Croatia, Eba all out. Croatia guys, no, because so many, but Kovacic, Luka Modric did do baby name why dear man, so clearly he had to be substituted. But I think sir Ivan Perisic, Kovacic, and then Perisic, they all did their best, but they met the wrong opponent. The English guys are in top form.
Yeah.
We are who now so more yes substitutions now or more fresh bana. Aaron Wan Bissaka and the free bench eba. Marcus Rashford in the free bench eba. Morgan Rangers in the free bench eba. Or when you know started any of the team in the group. Until they are talented. Gradually England is getting the golden generation again. As to whether so be to me the ABB. The Frank Lampard, the Steven Gerrard, the Rio Ferdinand, the John Terry's batch, you know, but I'm thinking, these guys have what it takes to make it and make it big. Again, the big boys then rise to occasion. We saw it again. And Harry Kane came to the party, 2 goals. Then Jude Bellingham also came to the party. He had his goal. Ghana side the crown, he beat Makaze. Some man to answer the best player of the match.
Yeah.
Yes. So the big boys are actually playing well. Cristiano Ronaldo is one of the big boys when deliver. Bruno Fernandes is one of the big boys when deliver. But I think Oko Congo so Visa one of the big boys for them. And I think he played so well for the team. So once again, the big boys are really delivering.
Mamiko Karensic Ventures in Frank Latoka crime right. England, Croatia game, no, and this will be nafi na krankra na yekeka eba Ghana and so ne Panama. Nafi yeshe group no and the games are after say yeshe first games of sa countries ni na what your group no group L no. Nafi yede ashe yanim saying that I likely say with me as next Ghana England 23rd and yet match Kitwakra Sanso and Croatia and so ne Panama and so the better so the day. Yeah, come by on SMP at the Mamu and Toronto. No, and yet easy crack. I'm on for go. Wow. Currency ventures.
Yirenkyi akɛseɛ Africa Renstek Company asoɛyɛ yakofa enuro wanwaso Zahara Herbal Mixture, Zahara G Herbal Capsules, Zahara Man Herbal Capsules, ana Hindi Herbal Mixture ana yɛde aba adwaman so. Ɛwa na wobɔ no poho. Sɛ yɛ genital warts, ana sɛ genital herpes. Ni nyinaa yɛ Zahara Mixture ana ne G Capsules adrokuro ya ana obehia. Sɛ adrowe ɛkyɛn mogya duro mpo because it contains hemoglobin and iron. Ma oni paduane ye fe. Esa etima wo TBD pa. A low sperm count and e ye obema. Also and how oba oni atenka. Oba opese ofa ye funu so no. Waduro eye Zahara Mixture. Any Zahara G Herbal Capsules aduro no. Eno na be boa. Hindi Herbal Mixture aduro no. Eno so ye product chese eboa to a 3D malaria asiye pa. Esa boa nipadua no ewo mojamroso ene asikyire yare ho nyina wo ye obi a typhoid yare na hawa ebetu ase yakora e de amount yadro Zahara Man Herbal Capsules nso de ye boni din a na ese 2 minutes man fo nyina ye omo nsase chese obi ani age e ma mema gina wo na so sonko kora na afi so asay yisisi yare bia nso afiri ho the bush wo man mo herbal store pharmacy any chemical shop bia
me ba Bema over 20 years. On your also almost 5 years in it. My son, the doctor me who so if me who TV so me for number. Me fira una so me ko Zahara minto ni nsiri na minto to pa ni nka ho. So na me ba ne ko for that ya moja na nse won timi o start so wonu wo adro no. Moja ni nyina jai. Na nsi ni nyina jai. Doctor nyami fira wo nyami nya o kasi no ho ato no kura.
Karistic herbal ma seska to no hospital wakasi any get for and 1,000 2,000 na sefo na me cry me a young girl 25 26 years into me women am a jai braye am a cashier doctor and not sure me so ebe po me na ampa so enti ampani ampa me koto tu no Zahara mixture and the capsules no 2 and am start here me no me say so bi anka me women the last time me women last year September and na this month me women just say enya small flow heavy flow ankasa obi ani eze hormonal imbalance cyst infection and so nyankopon and am carrying stick for so and your modro Zahara mixture and G capsules infection no dear ben you bibia ko
na me DPO me ko check here na ye say wo so doctor who number e wo TV so na me fire na me ko toji me fire na me fra na wo kira me say de me no enti me no ye no me hu say since I ba me wi die mu pa de nyane ase enti obi a wo DP bia no ombo modi ano nto bi na ye pa e do ye bro papa sugar na ha me so ye no to me no to aso me to bo so no ba ko 5 enti me to first one second one na me sugar no na wo so kakra but we starting say me no nyame adoma ba fo trebetu ya ka say do ni de fine
me na tata bro be ye busumi nsi akra ahoma me twa ni picture akra da o e na nya yare ba ko na wo mi mu ni wo ye fun yade mi wo pipi mi wo afikire yade no na de sa yade we menya stroke kura e ma ye bia ma ko hospital ma pa ha ma fa bibidua wo do e ka ye no ka kire me se me nkoto sahala me no mo hwe nti me to ba ko na me no me ye no a e san ye no no me hu se me na na e sote e na mse be me sato e na msato ti se me na na hono ne de ni na ko e ma me juso no so bo sa ye yellow ti sa nka bi atwe kura me si me twa picture kura me ti dia no ta me de ahono ne kire wo na me de dia me ne ya atwe fo ne kire wo a bo sa ampa na na atwe a eye
Yeah, Mama Kwaba at the Aba midfield action Kesben television so. All right, Yabasha Ghana England game no and so Kakakwa Mika Trasi Nafi no Yabasha England any Croatia game no and Sana Ghana Panama no Kwame the whole Nina Gu and Sana yeah the Yankomodi Nino Aba Afa Ghana Panama game no and so Oba. It's Yanko Andy, Nafi Yanshe Samat quickly. So that now opposite newspaper not to answer now. Comment to be aba. Musafa newspaper man. Texas kid.
Massacre.
Wow. Texas Kane score massacre. All right.
The last time we won 4-2 no Omoje World Cup.
Texas Kane.
It is coming home.
Texas Kane.
But the return journey to home has begun.
Yes.
Has begun the return journey home.
What you do, Monoson Casa?
I could be a check.
Okay.
I think okay.
England 4, Croatia 2. All right, young Twazo.
You know, I know be a share how Drapko Dalic was set up against the Three Lions of England after Abonla Honzemo Bokaya. Dalic can say Abonla is being disrespectful towards a team about the semi-finals and the finals of the World Cup in the last two competitions. Intine was say guys need prove something on the field of play. Editor say in fact they are ready for that particular occasion. More so, General, no be sure how the Croatia team was set up. Omubeko 4 back and Omubeko 3 back and only idea will be a air. But clearly, Coach Dali decided to go in for a 3 back. It is all share. Vuskovic, Josko Vidial, General, and of course, Sitolo. 3 back and with him a coye. with Stanisic and Ivan Perisic on the left. And so person not the best from Ivan Perisic. The best position and the role for him is to play him as a left wing back. But maybe Omunya wrong. Peter, Susic, and the Luka Modric central midfield. And you know, first penalty at Barcelona and Hurricane or boy and goalkeeper Livakovic is a year. And that be Clement Tepen said no. Opie and to answer for one to obey. And clearly said Hurricane ain't not the technique now no person or apply no. And you know the second one. When they look at Hurricane and also the ball 8-2-1. Omutimi enya the first goal. And Croatia fight it back because they do almost what guys someone a very good season upfront. The only problem they say, whilst England echo with Anderson, Elliott, Declan Rice, Jude Bellingham, and you know, wow, which England 3 midfield, you have to be careful. Energy or more, ball progression or more, maintenance of precision or more. Okay, say young possessive game no more. Oh, say, cause guys almost shoot two behind the 18 balls or more, and guy that can offer you goals. Midfield that's in England midfielder all the varieties are here from midfield. And you know, look at the second goal from Jude Bellingham. Shekwanya Hurricane fast connecting, and we see another goal. You know, Croatia Fabrant and Modebo SON, and that is Musa for you. And after this goal, dressing room, no coach friend Thomas Tuchel and pay for the Niagara cry or blame of his distribution. And the weak rest now or the chebono. But once again, look at the header from Hurricane Sergio. Should be a Hurricane a walk. And the goal of Jude Bellingham, 23 passes from England. There's another cracker from Croatia goal in FFA. But I don't know about the weakness of the England defense. 3 players picking one player, open ball to Ometino, Obiantimi and Klusu, and Timi a ball a toment. Due to go in, so almost said the Akko back video Ruben will be a Hurricane appear. So Hurricane in this aspect, the rule, yes, that is Hurricane. So look at that part from Hurricane. Shebebia, he's a number 9. Shebebia, what Pierre Barbedru said, Barbed creative ball. It's about England. It's you know that is yes into Hurricane. Just around the center, no, just around his 18-yard box. What center line not Banechi. It's clearly, second half now. The road and Jude, Ebo under Carlo Ancelotti, that was the road Jude was playing in the second half. Hurricane Pierre, Jude become the false 9. And what was Hurricane at Bayern Munich, same thing. Hurricane Pierre, Luis Diaz become the false 9. And only idea Jude, so it be a de Sago, no, a buy, and general Jude, a show class. She baby or J Bone. She anger no original. She can't fast the ball at 2. And Marcus Rashford go no see another pure class. She they control itself and look at the precision from Marcus Rashford. See, England actually say on game they were the better side and they deserve to win it. And a resounding victory for me and we share Rashford. Really, just look at Rashford. Look at the placement, pure class from Marcus Rashford. And Anthony Gordon said, class is permanent. Oh, yeah, young, oh, energy, oh, speed, oh, ball. But when it comes to class, it is Rashford. And you know, I know Gordon in Nipa Bibre, Omoka, so Omoka, 80 million. No, do but Rashford, he's a good player. And you know, and when England for tray, say, Unu Omuba, Obebre, and Hurricane for me, I show consistently this season, said, you know, he's the best in the game. Tienra, no more deserve to say, Omugwa away. With that 4-2 goals now, you know, they could have scored more. Because we do in our chances to be able boss no, but then no more deserve so much in another 3 match 1 points.
So is this the best team Ghana could assemble for the World Cup? Among all African teams in the first round, Ghana was the worst performing, notwithstanding those that lost. By the way, what is Dr. Franco Naro's current position on the anti-Arsenal rule? After an Arsenal player, Declan Rice, used an Arsenal set-piece style to make his England win. You see how Andy Kem is praising Hurricane on his second goal, but failed to acknowledge the behind the assist. Hey, Andy, anti-Arsenal, things Nana Sledge, the way Abba. Also praising Hurricane for the goal now. Refuse will be the man assist no man. Yes, I go no. I see Harry's second goal.
The second goal. So the
header. Harry Kane prays I'm a day man in the pass to Jude Bellingham. And your header.
I see you go no so Arsenal be so. Is
Yeah.
it Bukayo Saka na say
you. Maybe praise Harry Kane.
Rice and
I think
Declan Rice.
Rice.
I know this are good man.
I said you intimate about memo Declan Rice about so about when I move up match. The Harry Kane one me born about any movement and then a delivery. And you know I'm looking at that part from Kane to Jude and on measure Tina we there. Okay. One of the old bona will be boss win yeah. Be a fata you say home baba so.
Abbas goal scorer Australian the day Joe, to be honest I never thought we can win the game because of how we played, but I woke up this morning and I found out we won. I went to bed during the injury time. Relations Black Stars, good morning to my boy Alaji Muprim. All right. Abbas goal scorer and anyway and so Brian. All right, and check out Mickey and so Baba try and so messages ni videos na for Black Stars one and so beba BYT when you say all those stars and kakra be 2 yes my into